Hello everyone and welcome to all my dear students. And today is your SP class, right? So today in this class we are going to revise demographic measures. All right. Okay. Before to discuss about the demographic measures, I want to revise some important portion that we have discussed in the previous class. And my dear students, in the previous class we had already started the demography, right? So in the previous class, we had discussed what is the definition, what is the meaning of demography, what is demography, and a father of demographer who was known as the father of demographer, as a John Brown as a father of demographer, and also Archie Gillard who modified the concept of demography. All right. And my dear students, you all of you know the definition of demography and combination demography word term was derived from two words as a demos and graphenes, right? So while we combine the two terms, and while we mix the two terms, we can define the definition demography. It means as a study of human population, right? Demography means study of human population in a systematic and scientific way. That's a definition of demography. All right. Okay, my dear students, and after defining the definition of demography, and just I told you today is just a revision class only, demographic measurement. And in the previous class also, we had discussed three demographic components: birth, death, and migration. Birth increase the population, death decrease the population, and migration increase as well as decrease the size of population. Three demographic components or factors that change the size of population. And after then demographic measurement are here, my dear students. Now you can see on the screen and the first page demographic measures as a revision. And in the previous class, I have already informed to you all that there are three major demographic measurement. They are fertility rates, second mortality rates, and the last one is a migration rates. Fertility linked with the birth rate. Second, mortality rates. That's a death rate. The second measurement of demography. Second, demographic measurement, and the third one is migration rates. And my dear students, in the previous class also, I had already informed to you all that these demographic measurements are useful. That's why to calculate different numerical problems. To calculate different numerical problems. My dear students, and in this class today, just we'll start from the first part. First part is the first demographic measurement, and second and third in the next class we'll detail discuss with its formulas and examples. Okay, my dear students, first fertility rates is there, and fertility rates are also divided or calculate in the four ways. You can see on the page, the screen, that the first measurement of fertility rates, CBR, that's a crude birth rate, short form is CBR, in the bracket short form is mentioned there. And second is GFR, that's a gender fertility rate, short form is GFR, my dear students, right? And third, a measurement of fertility, ASFR, that means age specific fertility rate, the third measurement of fertility rates. Finally, the T of R as a total fertility rate. So that means fertility rates can be calculated in the four ways to solve the different numerical problems. And my dear students, in the previous class, I had already informed to you all that there are some formulas. There are some formulas to calculate fertility rates, the first measurement of demography. Second, in mortality rates also, we'll discuss the formulas with its examples, and third, migration. So, my dear students, now in this class, we'll just discuss the four measurements, four measurements of fertility rates with its formulas. Okay, my dear students, you can see the next page. First of all, CBR. All right. And my dear students, you can see on the screen there on the page And I have mentioned the formula first of all, and with its meaning and example to clarify the CBR. My dear students, CBR, that's a crude word rate, the first measurement of fertility rates. That's the first demographic measurement, right? So, my dear students, now CBR equal to B by P multiplied by 1000. Once again, my dear students, you can see in the screen, in the page, B by P. Now, in the next side, inside there is the meaning of B as well as the meaning of P. What is the meaning of B and what is the meaning of P? In the first, there is a formula to calculate the CBR. And my dear students, you have to remember in these numerical questions, formulas are very essential because through the formula we can easily calculate the different numerical problems. So this is a very easy numericals to calculate. Just we have to remember the formula only. All right. So B by P. So B means total birth, where B equal to birth, total birth, and P means total population. That's a total mid-year population. My dear students, you can point out, you can write down in your copy as well. Once again, I want to repeat the formula of the CBR. You can see on the screen the page. B by P. B, that's a total birth. The meaning is given in the site where B equal to birth. P means total mid-year population multiplied by 1000 to calculate CBR. Okay, my dear students, now there is one example. Just I have mentioned only one example only. Same as this example, we can also create other different examples to calculate CBR. I have mentioned just one example because to clarify or to solve the numerical problem. It means to calculate CBR, right? So suppose, for example, total population of Nepal by census year 1981 AD. So total population of Nepal. There is mentioned the total population you can see on the screen 1 crore 50 lakh 22,839. 1 crore 50 lakh 22,839. That's a total population, right? Total population Nepal by census year 1911. And in the same year, in the same 1981, total number of birds in that year. In that year means in the same year, 1981. You can see on the screen, 6,61,005. 6,61,005. Now CBR equal to what? The question mark was CBR equal to what? Right? And my dear students, now to calculate CBR in just in top, there is a formula of CBR. CBR equal to B by P multiplied by 1000. And once again, now we have to calculate. Solution is there. And my dear students, before to calculate, you can mention like a given total population is given here. Given the total bird is given 6,61,005. And after that, now by using formula, the formula is CBR equal to B by P multiplied by 1000. Now B is there. What's the meaning of B? Bird. What's the total number of bird in 1981? 6,61,005. So you can see here 6,61,005 divided by population. What's the total number of population? You can see yo total population of Nepal by 1981. That's a 1 crore 50 lakh 22,839. So we have to replace on P. P means as a total population multiply by 1000. Now while we calculate this 6,61,005 divided by total population 1 crore 50 lakh 22,839 into 1000, the answer will be 44 per 1000. 44 per 1000. And my dear students, you have to remember per 1000 is the unit of CBR because CBR is calculated in the per 1000. So per 1000 means the unit. My dear students, per 1000 means that's a unit of CBR. So always while you calculate, after calculating, while you write down the answer of CBR, maybe the ASFR, there are different units. So the unit of CBR is per thousand. So not only 44, 44 per thousand is the answer of CBR by calculating, by including the total birth divided by total population multiple by 1000 to calculate CBR. CBR. And in the, my dear students, in the same page, for example, for example, now I am going to replace the number only. I am going to replace the number only in the same example. Just I am going to replace the number in the same example. Like for example, total population of Nepal by census year 2000, 1180, and according to latest population census 2011-80, in 2011-80, 2 crore, around 2 crore population, right? So total number of birth in that year, suppose 10 lakh. Now CBR equal to what? And same as by including, by using the formula, we can calculate. Just we have to replace the number, and same as formula, we have to calculate by using the formula by B by P multiple by 1000 to calculate CBR. Okay, my dear students, just I told you a formula is very essential. Formula is very essential. Formula you can see on the screen, B by P multiple by 1000. And for the example, you can also imagine by yourself. You can imagine in a certain year, that's what, suppose total number of population is this one, total live birth is this one. You can also imagine the total population in a certain year and total live birth. And after 10, by using the formula, we can easily calculate the CBR, first measurement of fertility rates. All right, my dear friends. And after the first numerical problem, and second is your G of R. That's a general fertility rate. Second measurement of fertility. And here also I have to mention the formula as well as the what's the meaning of that formula, and one example to calculate the numerical problem. Okay, my dear students, once again you can see the next page now. You can see the screen. GFR, that's a general fertility rate, equal to B, same as a CBR, B by P, and in a bracket there is a 15 to 49. What is the meaning? In the inside I have mentioned the meaning of P 15 to 49 multiple by 1000 to calculate GFR. My dear students, once again I want to repeat the formula. Right? Repeat the formula. B divided by total number of population, P means population, in bracket 15 to 49 years of age, multiple by 1000. Now where B equal to birth, same as the CBR, you can see. Now what is the meaning of P 15 to 49? Now the meaning of P 15 to 49, female population of child bearing age. And in the previous class also I had already told you that especially the women fecund capacity means that's a to reproduce a baby, childbearing age started from 15 to up to age 49, because under the age of 15 to 49 women have ability, capacity to reproduce a baby. So that P 15 to 49 means as a female population of childbearing age. Childbearing age means 15 to 49, that's a childbearing age. It means the in under the age of 15 to 49 women have the ability to reproduce a baby. That's the meaning of the P 15 to 49 and multiple by 1000. That's the meaning with its formula. And after the formula and with its meaning, and same as a CBR, also I have mentioned one of the example for the GFR. Suppose example, number of women, right? Number of women of age group of 15 to 49 of Nepal. by census year 1981, 35 lakh 26,866. Once again, my dear students, I want to read that example. Number of women of age group of 15 to 49. You can see the formula also. B by P 15 to 49. So there is mentioned the age group of 15 to 49 of Nepal by census year 1981, 35 lakh 26,866. Now total birth of that year. Of that year means same year 1981. Of that year means in the same year in 1981. 6 lakh 61,005. Now GFR. Now, my dear students, we have to insert the formula to calculate GFR. And as we all know that in top of this page also there is a formula of GFR. Once again, in solution there is a formula B by P 15 to 49. That's a childbearing age of women 15 to 49 multiple by 1000. Now B, what's the total number of birth? You can see here total number of birth equal to 6,61,005. So you can see on the screen. And what is the number of women, total number of population of childbearing age? So in example, number of women of age group of 15 to 49 of Nepal by the year 1981, 35 lakh 26,866. There is mentioned 35 lakh 26,866 multiplied by 1000 to calculate GFR. Now, while we do the cross multiplication, and the answer will become 187. It means 187.42 per thousand, and per thousand also that is also one of the unit of GFR. One of the unit of GFR. Okay, my dear students, and okay, my dear students, once again in the same example, thus I want to replace the number data only. Same example. In same example, suppose number of women of age group of 15 to 49 of Nepal census year 2001. Suppose 45 lakh 26,866. Total live birth suppose 10 lakhs. Now G of are equal to what? Same as the formula, we have to mention the data, we have to input the data, and we can easily calculate the GFR. So that just I have already informed to you all that all the essential data numbers will be given in the question. Just we have to insert the number in that formula. In B, what's the total birth given in the example in the question, and what's the total number of women of the certain age group there is mentioned in the question, right? So just we have to put the formula, and after inserting the formula we can easily calculate the numerical. So second measurement of fertility rate as a GFR. All right, my dear students. And after then, the third is ASFR. That's age specific fertility rate. Third measurement of fertility rate. Third measurement of fertility rate, ASFR. And in ASFR, the formula is ASFR equal to B, small a also there, you can see, and there is a meaning as well, by P. Okay, my dear students, once again, you can see on the screen, just now we are discussing about the third measurement of fertility as ASFR, and just formalized here, and one of the example, once again I want to repeat the example. Women in the age group of 20 to 24 gave birth to 2,160 in the 1995, and the same year in the 1995 the total number of women age group 2024 was 18,000. Now ASFR equal to what? Now to calculate the formula, total birth, what's the total birth? You can see 2,160 divided by total number of women of that age group, that's 18,000 multiplied by 1,000. So while we do the cross multiplication, then the answer will be 20 per 1,000. So my dear students, in the same example, just I want to replace the age group only. Just for example, women in the age group of 15 to 19, sometimes, my dear students, listen to me, sometimes women in the age group 15 to 19, sometimes women in the age group of 25 to 29 years gave birth to suppose 30,000 in 2000, and total labor suppose 20,000. Now calculate ASFR. So that, my dear students, from this one example, we can also create the another more examples. For that, just you have to replace the numbers data only, because the formula is the same. Just we have to input the data in the formula, then we can easily calculate the ASFR, the third measurement of fertility rate. All right. And after the last one measurement of fertility rate as the TFR, total fertility rate, and this is little bit different than the other measurement of fertility rates. And in to calculate this T of R, to calculate this T of R, the formula is your sum of ASFR. ASFR means age specific fertility rate. Sum of ASFR into multiple by age interval. Now you can see what's the age interval divided by 1000. Divided by 1000 to calculate T of R. This formula, once again, I want to repeat. Sum of ASFR as a total sum. Summation of ASFR multiply by age interval. And what is the meaning of age interval? In example, I will clarify. Divided by 1000. Now you can see the example. Now here, this example, age group in years. 15 to 19, first age group, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, and 45 to 49. These are the age groups. These are the age groups. And just I told you that the women have the capacity to reproduce a baby is started from the 15 is there. So age group started from the 15 and age group. Okay, just we are discussing about the TFR, and my dear students, we can see the example of TFR. And just I told you now, to calculate TFR, once again, there is a formula of TFR, sum of ASFR, multiplied by age interval divided by 1000. Now, sum of ASFR, there is a 1254. Now, to calculate this 1254, we have to add this all ASFR, like a 66, 230, 266, 245, 206, 142, and 99. So while we add this all ASFR, because there is a formula, the sum of ASFR. So we have to add all this ASFR, 66 plus 230 plus 266 plus 245 plus 26 plus 142 plus 99 equal to 1250. And now multiple by age interval, and there is a 5. Do you know why 5? Because the 5 is, in example, you can see the age group 15 to 59. What's the gap between the 15 to 59? There is a 5 years. My dear students, we have to start from the 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How many gaps? How many intervals? 5 years. 20 to 24, like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 5 years interval. So there is multiple by 5. Age interval. What's the age interval? Interval of 5. So that we have to multiple by 5 divided by 1000. Age interval. My dear students, once again I want to repeat that ASFR sum we have to add of all age group into age interval, means you can see 15 to 19, what's the gap, what's the interval, 20 to 24, and last 45 to 49. So in every age group there is a gap, there is an interval of 5. So we can multiply by 5 divided by 1000, and while we do the cross multiplication, the answer will be 6.27 per ohm. Per ohm, that's a unit of this TFR as a total fertility rate. So, my dear students, and in this example also, in the same example, we can also create another example to calculate the numericals. Okay, suppose for example, age groups all are same. 15 to 19 same, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, and 45 to 49. Now just we have to change the number ASFR. Suppose under the age of 15 to 19, you can write down 50. 20 to 24, you can write down 300. 25 to 29, you can write down 400. under the age of 30 to 34, we can write down 100. And finally, suppose in 40 under the age of 45 to 49, we can write down 200. And to calculate the TFR, same as we have to add the ACFR. Age interval is same, that's a multiple of 5 divided by 1000 to calculate TFR, as a total fertility rate. All right. So there are altogether four measurement. There are altogether four measurement of the fertility rate. All right. Okay. Okay, my dear students. After discussing about the different formulas to calculate the different numerical problems that is related with the first demographic measurements fertility rate. And okay, Miss Srishti, are you listening to me? Okay. Srishti, do you have any confusion in these numerical problems? Just I have mentioned the formulas, yeah, and with examples. Any confusion among these four ways of the measurement of fertility rate?
No, sir.
No, yeah. So okay, it's very good. So my dear, okay, if not, can I ask one question? One question.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me the formula of ASFR?
Yes, FI.
Yeah,
From
ASFR. What's the formula? Formula of
ES
ASFR.
1000 is interval.
No, no, I think you are not listening to me. My question is formula of ASFR, not a TFR. The formula to calculate ASFR. That's a age specific fertility rate.
Sir, I don't know.
I think you forgot. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, can you please tell me the formula of CBR? CBR.
I guess I have not read it properly. I didn't listen properly.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Navin, are you listening to me? Otherwise, okay, Miss Rosana, are you listening to me? Okay. Anyway, if not, okay, my dear students, uh, once again, I want to show the formula to calculate the CBR. Okay, my dear students, you can see on the screen from the first page. So CBR, once again, I want to repeat the formula. My dear students, you can see on the screen the formula of CBR, B by P multiplied by 1000, B by P multiplied by 1000, and the meaning is mentioned on the screen in the side. What is the meaning of B? What is the meaning of P? Okay, CBR equal to B by P multiplied by 1000. And second, GFR is there, and the formula of GFR is the B by P in bracket 15 to 49. That's the age group of women into 1000. Once again, I want to repeat the formula to calculate GFR, that's a general fertility rate, B by P multiple of 1000. B by P means as a under the age of 15 to 49. Okay, and the meaning is given in the side. What's the meaning of B and what's the meaning of P 15 to 49? Yeah, and my